several other eating disorders that you and I may actually not be familiar with. One is pica. Do you actually feel the need to eat a chalk, a piece of chalk, or an eraser, or paint, or your hair, for example? All of these non-nutritive substances which you actually want to eat. It is actually associated with nutritional deficiency, and these are the deficiencies that we are referring to.
Deficiencies in iron, calcium, zinc, and other nutrients like thiamine, niacin, and vitamin C and D have been associated with pica.
Circadian rhythms are 24-hour cycles in each person's body. Simply put, it's the body clock. We all need to understand and respect our body clock. More so when we're trying to deal with excessive fat and trying to lose that fat and develop great food habits. Our report is going to give you an idea about circadian rhythm and also circadian rhythm fasting, which has become extremely popular. Take a look.
It's often said that a rhythm is the essence of nature. The sun rising and setting almost at the same time is a rhythm. Eating along with the rise of the sun and before the sun is down is the rhythm that our body can adapt to and does wonders for our health. Jain scriptures talk about eating before sundown. The sun cycle diet, when you eat when the sun is up and stop eating when the sun is down, is called the circadian diet. So why is it a good diet to follow?
The circadian rhythm is a 24-hour internal body clock in humans. Your body functions best when it is in sync with the sun. And what I mean is, you start eating when the sun is up and stop eating when the sun is down. Your cortisol is highest in the early hours of the day, which gets your metabolism up and running. It's the best time for digestion. Whereas melatonin, which is the sleep hormone, does the exact opposite. It puts you to sleep. Let me take you through why when you eat is as important as what you eat.
The surges and dips in cortisol and melatonin correspond with sunrise and sunset. Cortisol rises in the earlier hours of the day, which gets the metabolism up and running, whereas melatonin, which is the sleep hormone released as we move towards night, does the exact opposite.
So circadian rhythm means we follow the sun cycle. The sun rises, the sun sets. Okay, the body wakes up, the body goes to sleep. If you go back, let's say, more than 200 years ago, there was no electricity. So we obviously all rose with the sun and went to bed with the sun. This has changed with the advent of electricity. So the circadian rhythms now are getting a little bit changed because we can stay awake the whole night also, and that affects our health.
Food intake during circadian evening, when the melatonin is higher than cortisol in your body, disrupts this rhythm, thereby increasing fat content in your body as food will not be metabolized properly. As you move towards night, the tendency to store calories as fat is higher. During the day, cortisol is highest, stimulating metabolism.
As you move towards the night, you begin to release more melatonin. And when you eat with melatonin as a condition, the body is more sluggish. The tendency to store most of that calories as fat is higher. Whereas we eat during the day, when cortisol, which is highest in the morning, stimulates the thyroid to activate metabolism, then eating during the day really works. In fact, I tell all people, don't drink coffee for the first 2 hours when you wake up. That's my secret as Ryan Fernando. Wait for 2 hours. Then your caffeine spike will hold you through the entire day. If you do it too early, you will have a crash by 1-2.
Food consumption at night also leads to insulin, which often leads to diabetes. So what are the rules of this diet? Eat early, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. or at least 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Breakfast should be the heaviest meal and dinner the lightest. Divide the calories into 3 meals and 2 snacks. Each meal must contain healthy proteins, whole grains, lots of vegetables and adequate dairy. 2 to 3 fruits per day and a handful of nuts will ensure a diet that brings a lot of protection. Who can practice this diet? Health individuals of all age groups can practice the CR fasting. The best results are seen when the practice starts from a young age. Who shouldn't go on this diet? Pregnant women, those under medication, diabetics, and those who have undergone a surgery in the recent past must consult a dietitian before starting CR fasting. This diet also does wonders for your sleep pattern and mental health, as it does to niggling unhealthy weight issues. One of the main deterrents to having a good sleep cycle is alcohol. Alcohol disrupts sleep. With Anaga Keshav, Bureau Report, India Today.